se repite el ataque contra Puerto Argentino, con mucha mayor intensidad. Antes habían sido 2 aviones que habían bombardeado el aeropuerto con escasa suerte. Ahora el tiroteo es mucho más intenso y se ve que además otro de los blancos es el mercante argentino que está... Parecen fuegos de artificio. Más allá se ve una humareda que se levanta en el lugar donde aproximadamente se encuentra el aeropuerto. Estaría en llamas en este momento.
But not just this, but any other that we have
The total number of votes validly cast at the referendum was 1,517. The percentage of turnout at the referendum was 92%. The number of yes votes cast was 1,513, which represents 98.8%.
Mexico, United States, and Uruguay. Also, I wanted to make the point. The International Observation Mission has concluded that the voting process was executed in accordance with international standards and local laws. The process was technically sound with a systematic adherence to established voting procedures.
Rotundo sí que manifestaron los habitantes de las Malvinas. De los 1.517 votos, 1.513 se pronunciaron por el sí, 3 votos negativos, 1 impugnado. Bueno, ¿cuáles son los pasos siguientes? Es la pregunta. Los habitantes de las Islas Malvinas han dicho que quieren ir con este resultado, con el resultado del referéndum, al Comité de Descolonización de la ONU y reclamar que se ponga fin a la disputa por la soberanía del archipiélago.
To help the Falklands economy back on its feet after the war, Britain provided an aid package for reconstruction and to help drive economic expansion. In 1986, an economic exclusion zone, a 150-mile radius fisheries and conservation area, was declared to protect fish stocks around the islands. A fisheries licensing system was established by the Falkland Islands government, which heralded financial independence. This was to form the bedrock for new economic growth.
That enabled us to charge license fees, which really transformed the economy of the Falklands, but also, more importantly, enabled us to properly conserve fish stocks.
For the first time, Falkland Islanders were able to protect their waters economically and environmentally, safe in the knowledge they had the UK's support and backup.
We were able to ensure that vessels only catch what they're supposed to, that they report their catches properly, and we're able to impose conservation measures to ensure that fish stocks are protected.
It was the issuing of these licenses and the income that they generated that was to change the Falklands' fortunes.
Our revenue, government revenue, went up significantly from around 5 to 6 million a year to over 20 million a year. And that had massive implications because suddenly we didn't need development money from the UK. We could stand on our own 2 feet and we could invest our money in our country to make it a better place for everybody.
That revenue transformed the economy of the Falklands and enabled huge investment to go into industry and the infrastructure of the country. The quality of life for the population as a whole improved immeasurably. They were able to build new schools, invest in modern healthcare services, as well as upgrade to a more efficient road network. And the timing turned out to be perfect.
At the same time as the economic exclusion zones were declared, the wool market collapsed, and this was really bad news. I mean, the wool had been the primary industry in the Falklands until 1982, so that was very fortuitous that we then had the cash available to actually help that industry.
This gave a new lease of life to the farming community, enabling it to take the necessary steps to diversify and keep up with the demands of the world market.